Okay.
Okay, hello everyone. Today we will present the topic Western polarchy as modern democracy. So Western polarchies are broadly equivalent to regimes categorized as liberal democracies or even simply democracies. And their heartlands are therefore North America, Western Europe, and Australasia, other states ranging from India and Japan to the new South Africa, all exhibit strongly polyarchical features. The term polyarchy is preferable to liberal democracy for two reasons. First, liberal democracy is sometimes treated as a political idea. And secondly, the use of polyarchy acknowledges that these regimes fall short in important ways of the goal of democracy. And all states that hold multi-party elections have polyarchical features. And nevertheless, Western polarchies have a more distinctive and particular character. They are marked not only by representative democracy and a capitalist economic organization, but also by a widespread acceptance of liberal individualism. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, dilnaz. And Western polarchies are not all alike. However, some of them are biased in favor of centralization and majority rule, and others tend towards fragmentation and pluralism. So a system of constitutional democracy is particularly appropriate of societies that are divided by deep religions, ideological, religional, culture, and other differences. And these conceptual or pluralistic tendencies are often associated with the following features. So here, it's coalition government, a separation of powers between the executive and assembly, an effective biasment system, a multi-party system, proportional representation, federalism of devolution, a codified constitution, and Bill of Rights. So here, East Asian regimes. Actually, the rise of East Asia in late 20th century may ultimately prove to be a more important world historical event than the collapse of communism, and certainly the balance of the world's economy has shifted markedly from the West to the East in this period, and however the notion that there is a distinctively East Asian political from a less familiar one, and the widespread assumption has been that modernization means westernization. And translate into political terms, this means that industrial capitalism is always accompanied by liberal democracy. However, this interpretation fails to take account to the degree to which patriarchal institutions operate differently in the Asian context from the way they do in a Western one. Most importantly, it ignores the difference between culture influenced by Confucian ideas and the values of others shaped by liberal individualism. Thank you, Nargiz.
Thank you, gulshat. Islamic regimes. The rise of Islam as a political force has had a profound effect on the politics in North Africa, the Middle East, and parts of Asia. In some cases, militant Islamic groups have challenged existing regimes, often articulating the interests of urban poor. Islam is not, however, and never has been simply a religion. Rather, it is a complete way of life, defining correct moral, political, and economic behavior for individuals and nations alike. Political Islam aims at the construction of a theocracy in which political and other affairs are structured according to higher religious principles. Nevertheless, political Islam has assumed clearly constraining forms, ranging from fundamentalists to pluralist extremes.
Okay, next is military regimes. Military authoritarianism has been most common in Latin America, the Middle East, Africa, and the Southeast Asia, but it also emerged in post-war period in Spain, Portugal, and Greece. The key feature of a military regime is that the leading posts in the government are filled on the basis of the person's positions within the military chains of command. Normal political and constitutional arrangements are usually suspended, and the institutions through which opposition can be expressed, such as elected assemblies and the free press, are either weakened or abolished. Although all forms of military rule are deeply repressive, this classification encompasses a number of regime types. In some military regimes, the armed forces assume direct control of government. The classical form of this is military junta, most commonly found in Latin America. This appears as a form of collective military. So that's all.
Okay,
you.
thank
In
you.
case you have any questions, you can contact us anytime by our corporate mails. Thank you.